Hello, everyone. Welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a reading for Cancer. How are you guys? This reading is about the one that got away. Okay, you can flip this energy, but I'm going to focus on who sees you as the one that got away. Who sees you as the one that got away? Cancer. Just going to put the energy in the cards here, and then I'm going to pull out 3 overall energy cards. Who sees you as the one that got away? Cancer. Right. The overall energy cards. There we go. Oh yeah, you have someone thinking. Someone's doing some thinking, looking for some kind of clarity. Oh, about their other half. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, I see a little Pisces energy. Someone's kind of all tied up. They're doing a little introspection, looking for clarity within themselves about their choices. Okay, about the other half. Someone feels you may have been a very good fit. They've taken that little pause. So they're kind of going within, looking at things from a different perspective, gaining some clarity and insight to do with their choices. Okay. Ooh, this could be somebody who chose another person. Whoops. At some point, and I feel they're starting to have some kind of realization. This is clarity within, shining a light within themselves, looking at things from a different perspective. So, Cancer. Who sees you as the one that got away? Who sees you as the one that got away? Cancer. Who sees you as the one that got away? There we go. Oh, yeah. You have somebody who's heading in your direction. They're gaining some clarity. They're learning something about, I feel, themselves. They're taking that little bit of a pause. If you've been on a break with someone or they've pulled back, this could be that energy. But I feel this is someone who's moving away from something. They're taking something that they've learned. And I feel it's about self. Oh, yeah, about their indecision. Someone was indecisive. And I feel this, see, look at this person. This is someone who feels you're the one that got away. They may be thinking about you, wondering if you've moved on. You see, this is someone who's anxious and patient. But because it's facing that way, I feel this person was indecisive. Yeah, see, this is someone who feels a little beat up. They're looking back here. This is someone who really hasn't let go. They're wondering if you've kind of, moved on. Wow, Cancer. This person, they put themselves through it. This is something they've done to themselves. Their indecision. They rush in, rush out before they're clear. So they're looking at that energy. This is someone who's maybe had a few relationships. They need to learn their lessons, you see. Learning those lessons to move forward calmly and peacefully. Yeah, they have some regrets, some remorse. They were focused on something negative, maybe something from the past. Who knows? Yeah, this person may have had a tough time in relationships. This could be something that they do, you see, where they rush in and then rush out. This is that they are becoming more decisive as they look at that clarity. They have regret. See, they know they weren't focused on this connection. You see, you may have been someone who was a very good fit and they didn't realize it at the time. So yeah, they are thinking about offering you something here. Whew. Oh yeah. Wow. This person invested in somebody else. They may have had someone else made them an offer. They may have invested in it only to find out that this person wasn't a good fit. So I feel like you have someone who's thinking of starting something. They're wondering if you'll invest. Okay, or if you've kind of given up, if you've moved on. This could be something that's been, going on for a long time. Oh yeah, this person's healing. They're doing a lot of thinking, releasing negative energy. This person has a habit of focusing on the negative, the things that aren't right in a relationship. They really invest in that. And I do feel this is somebody who maybe wasn't very patient. Okay, so they invested in the wrong person, the wrong offer. So that's where I feel with this center energy. Now they're seeing that you may be a good fit, but they're not sure. I feel they're waiting for the right time. This person does need to invest in that clarity. They need to be very clear. Someone who rushed in and then rushed out. Oh, yeah. They rushed in before they were clear. See, there was conflict, competition, inner struggles with this person. They were kind of fighting themselves. They may have had people competing for their attention, so they kind of This person I feel is kind of a back and forth person too, not that they're with a bunch of different people at the same time, but it's like they rush in and then they just kind of move on. But boy, oh boy, they see you as that one that got away. This is someone who probably didn't even take the time to get to know you. They weren't patient. They didn't really invest. You may have made them an offer. They regret it if you did. They absolutely regret it. They're thinking about this. This is inner struggles, turmoil, there's obstacles to overcome. I feel this person's, there's a lot of chaos and conflict, and this is what's happened. I feel this person does it. They've been pretty beat up, and it's their own doing. I feel because of that chaos and conflict, right there, it's their own doing. They're seeing it. They're going within, you see, all tied up. There's struggles, challenges, obstacles. This person struggles with making decisive decisions, knowing what they want. So I do feel like they're kind of laying there at night, thinking about this. But it's a healing. It's about releasing negative energy. It's about fighting for what you want. And it's also somebody who needs to learn to pick their battles. Okay, you see that energy? Yeah, it's a healing energy. It's clearing things out. I think this person's made some bad choices and oh yeah, they're freeing themselves. They want to move towards something more successful. This is someone who's a bit of a free spirit. I feel like they've had a lot of tumultuous relationships. Yeah, they've had a lot of negative energy because they invest in things that aren't right. They don't take the time to get to know you. And that's what I feel like happened. You're definitely the one that got away. They're wondering if they should come in and take action. They're looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things differently, wondering if you'll even invest if they make you an offer. But look at that yin and yang. They feel like you could be their other half, that you actually fit, even though you may have some things that are different. Sometimes people who are different, just enough things that are different, just enough things that are the same to make you a good fit. And these are the things they're looking at, you see. Interesting energy. So I feel this person, they have a little Sag in their chart, but this person, this is their own doing. They're feeling pretty beat up. They put a lot of work into a whole lot of nothing. And they have nothing to really show for their relationships other than the things that they're learning. And they're starting to realize if they, start something, they need to invest in it. They need to be patient. So I think this person, it could have been a situation too where this person maybe felt that they weren't ready. Maybe the timing wasn't right at the time and they regret it, or they felt that way. So yeah, they're struggling. They got some obstacles to overcome, but I think this person, it's just chaos and conflict. They constantly rush into things and then it turns out just chaotic. Okay. And I do feel there's someone who gets a lot of attention. They have a lot of people competing for their attention, maybe because they're successful financially. Um, it's very possible for some of you, but yeah, I feel as though they are kind of looking at things different. They're seeing things from a different perspective, seeing themselves too. They're seeing themselves differently, and they're definitely realizing some things. They're wondering if they came towards you, if this could be successful, but they haven't had a successful relationship, I feel, for either maybe even their whole life. I think they give up too easy. This person doesn't fully invest. They give up too easy. They become indecisive. They start to think about all the negative things in their relationships. So tell me about this. Ooh, wow. Yeah. This is that person taming the beast within themselves before they rush in. You see, this person, I feel they maybe lack the confidence, or they get into a relationship and then they start to think negative. So they need to tame that beast. They need to take those lessons learned about taming the beast, that indecisive energy. They need to stay focused when they start something. I think they lose focus. I don't think this person has really had a successful relationship that's gone the distance. They may have had a lot of short-term relationships. Tell me about, but boy, oh boy, do they ever see you as the one that got away. Yeah, see, look at that energy. See, they're sort of taking a pause. They're going within, a little introspection, seeing things differently. And it's not just you, it's them. Okay, their lack of strength and confidence. I think they lacked confidence in themselves to go the distance, or they need to tame that beast within themselves, that indecisive energy. They need to gain that clarity before they start something. It's about knowing what you want before you start it. So, wow. Yeah, they beat themselves up. Look at all that hard work. They've had some relationships and they've never had success. So now they're starting to see that energy, you see, about this person. Oh yeah. See, look at that. They're reminiscing. I feel this person, they're longing for you. This person's longing for a solid relationship. I think this person knows they need to gain some clarity, some insight into themselves. They're seeing it. They're going within here, definitely. This person's missing you, longing you. They're thinking about you. They're kind of thinking about, all the sweet memories. And this could be someone from a very long time ago. Um, it's an energy of crushing as well. You may have had someone who was crushing on you and didn't want to rush in. They may have failed to take action, you know. And now they're kind of thinking here, boy, oh boy. Ooh, yeah, some longing, This is the person reminiscing, they're looking at things different, seeing themselves different, seeing the whole situation different. Yeah, they have some regrets, all right. Focused on themselves. It could be somebody who was younger. They were focused on themselves, maybe a little selfish, or maybe they regret being with somebody younger. Okay. They could be someone who has children. Maybe the timing wasn't right as well. Yeah, they may have chose somebody who was younger, but I feel they were focused on themselves. They were kind of immature. They weren't really ready, and they rushed in. They may have rushed into something with someone and had children when they were young too. And they may have, kind of some regrets, but I also see some unfounded fears. Focus on negative energy. You see? Yeah, I think this person's see, look at that ace of they may have had a younger person make them an offer and they invested in it thinking that person was their other half. I don't think so. I think it turned into chaos and conflict and fighting. They weren't on the same page. They weren't right for each other. For some of you, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. See, this is someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. They don't invest. They get into their head. They start thinking negative thoughts. They're trapped in that energy. This is someone who keeps doing the same thing. You see? Look at that. They're thinking about this. Who they're investing in, why they're investing. See, this person, I feel they're waiting for the right opportunity. They're wondering, this person can't stop thinking about you, wondering if you'll invest, if you'd be interested. Tell me about the 7. Yeah, this person's definitely been working on themselves. This person been focusing on their work while they're thinking about you. They're wondering if this will work. They're really putting a lot of thought into this. It's in the heart of the reading. But you see, this person keeps doing the same thing over and over again without success. They're realizing it. And they're starting to understand why. There you go. See, becoming clear. Yeah, you see that person clearing out their energy. They're in their head too much. This is someone who's kind of healing, right? They're going through this healing, and it has to do with the way they think, okay? The way they react to their relationships. They're very much in their head. Yeah, there's that energy, negative thoughts, trust issues. It's almost like they don't have a lot of trust in themselves, they don't have that confidence about going the distance. They have this inner turmoil, this inner struggles. So they are freeing themselves from this. This person is someone too, when they were younger, I feel maybe they wanted to travel. They just wanted to be free. They didn't really want to be tied down. And now they're having regrets here. If you've started something and you have children with another person, this person sort of sees that energy of, you could have been that one. I feel it could be someone who's never had children too, and they're starting to see themselves as wanting and longing for that energy. But I really feel a lot of you, the energy is that crush, they're remembering something about you, looking back, feeling a little beat up, feeling, this is that, can this move forward successfully? Can they free themselves from something? It's possible that it is a person who's already in a relationship. They're kind of trapped in a relationship, that they feel they can't get out of. May have been at the time. See that investment, waiting patiently. It's also possible this person was working on something, focusing on their money, perfecting their craft. You see, this person's realizing you may have been the right person. And I feel that they're definitely wondering if this could actually work. And they're starting to realize why things don't work. not just with yourself, but with other people. But they have their eye on you. Yeah, look at that energy. They know they have negative thinking, trust issues. Okay. Tell me about, whoops, there we go. Oh, yeah. See, and this person knows. See, they may have connected with someone who was younger and they weren't, didn't see eye to eye. There's this conflict, competition. There's conflicting energies. They have someone that they're not, I feel they got into a relationship, maybe even had children with someone who was younger and they got trapped in a situation that was a whole lot of work. I feel as though they're trying to break free from that or already have. It looks like they have. They've freed themselves from one person and they want to come towards you. They're seeing you differently. Oh, yeah. They're ready to go down another path. It's possible they've been single for a while. It's hard to say. It'll be up to you if they come towards you. Some of you won't be interested at all. I can see, but it is an energy of being very curious. Who sees you as the one that got away? This person realized you were their soulmate. Okay. This person realizes that, you were very compatible. They're starting to realize it takes a lot of work for, relationships are a lot of work. You have to have to trust and have faith in each other to build something, to create something. And I do see someone here thinking about family, having children. Um, Two units make another unit. Yeah, see, this person's ready for a fresh new start. Their cup runneth over with emotions. I feel they are someone who's quite logical. They have a tendency to overthink. They think too much, right? And then they get themselves trapped in their head when they really should be working on the relationship. Yeah, there's justice there. I feel this person sees you were just right. This could have been successful. I feel they're wondering if you've moved on. I feel some of you, they could be, kind of thinking about you, maybe whether you could trust them. I don't know what the issue is here, but it's definitely a healing, releasing negative energy, getting clear, knowing, being decisive. So I think this person knows they were indecisive. They rushed in and then rushed out. They didn't feel confident, didn't feel like have the strength. Maybe they felt they didn't have enough money. Maybe they were too young, they weren't ready, but I do feel they got trapped in a relationship with someone younger, maybe even had children with them. So I do feel that this person is kind of, they're kind of working on things here, perfecting their craft about investing and what they invest in and who and why. Okay. That's what I feel they're doing with that energy of the hangman twice, all tied up. See, this person was all tied up in knots, tied up in their head, and keep doing the same thing over, putting a lot of work into something for nothing. So, but relationships take work. You have to push past that energy. And I think they're realizing they want to offer you this cup. They want another opportunity. They want to go down this path towards commitment. This person may have never actually been married or really committed to anyone. They just want to be free. You see, they wanted to be free, and now they're thinking, they're seeing things different. That how to make a relationship successful. Seeing you could be just right. They see that energy. You were probably the one all along. So yeah, there it is. It's about faith, the way they conducted themselves. You see, this person has more faith in themselves. They know it takes a lot of work. This person's learning something here too about self. The way they behave, their habits, tradition, their behavior, the way they've conducted themselves. This person, I feel they lacked faith in themselves. Okay, I do. I feel like they lacked faith in themselves. It's like they're afraid to commit for whatever. Look at that emotional fulfillment. This person wants to have a future with you, or they're, thinking about that. Oh my gosh. See, they could have been happy with you. You are the one that got away. They see this differently. They've taken that pause. They're at that time in their life where they're kind of looking back. Their children may have left home for some of them too. They may be older and their children left home. They've been focusing on money, investing, thinking about the future. This person may reach out. It's very possible you could hear from them, but it really is just an energy. Their cup runneth over with emotions. They're seeing this different. I see something solid, reliable. This guarantee. See, this person, they get in their head. They start something. I feel it's possible someone else may have started something with them and they got caught up in something. Be a little karmic energy. But yeah, I see this emotional fulfillment, this happiness. They're seeing marriage, relationships, committed relationships as something very positive, a reason to celebrate, happy home, happy life. They've never really had that. It's what they've always wanted, but they keep screwing up. So they're a bit of a free spirit. They set themselves free. They don't invest. They don't put the work in, or it just never works out. They keep picking the wrong person, maybe going for someone younger. I don't know. Whatever it is that they do. Yeah, they've been a little bit selfish. Yeah, there's that energy. See, looking for clarity within. They have all the answers within themselves. Very strong spiritual energy. This person's on a little bit of a journey, learning about themselves, finding that strength, learning to tame the beast, to make a decision, not to rush into things till they're sure. See, this person didn't. They rushed in and maybe even ended up having a child with someone. And that's what it kind of looks like. But they got some melancholy here. This is someone who knows everything they already need to know about you. So you will know who this person is, all right, Cancer? I see some strong Pisces. They don't have to be. I see Leo. Don't really go on the signs too much. Go on the energy. Some of you'll know who it is, but I feel this person, they're gaining clarity within. They're looking within themselves. This is the card of the seer. They already knew. See, this person's realizing they knew all along, and they didn't. They chose another person by the looks of it, or they just were afraid to get trapped in a relationship. Maybe they're just a bit of a free spirit, but they're certainly seeing things from a different perspective now. Yeah, they're longing for you. Tell me the yin and yang. Oh, yeah. See, this is about leaving the past in the past, right? Ready to take a leap of faith. They may have been afraid to take a risk. I feel like you got someone, if they were never in a relationship, this is where they're a little bit of a commitment phobe. They want to be free, a bit of a free spirit. But I feel as though I do feel there's someone who's traveled. They've been on this kind of journey. And I feel this is what they're going through now. This is someone who may be now ready, to take that leap, to leave things in the past, leaving all this energy in the past, to move towards a new beginning. This person may be a little bit of a risk taker. I can see that energy. Okay, a little Sag or Aries energy. They took a bit of a risk, maybe towards someone else, and leapt into something. But I feel they're letting something go. They're ready for a whole new path. And I do feel they need to heal. They need to stop thinking negative. They need to stop being in their head. They need to communicate. Okay, they need to, because I feel this is someone who kind of keeps things in their head. So yeah, it's a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. This person's ready for that next cycle in their life. Ooh, this person's ended something with somebody too. I feel they're no longer invested in it, no longer putting work into that energy. They're working for something more positive, things that go in their favor, that realization. Yeah, so this is, wow, this is some positive energy. I feel this is the end of a cycle, a new cycle beginning. So I do feel this person may reach out. They may be checking you out, looking for you on social media, okay, or through your friends or family, maybe questioning them, or they're in that energy of thoughtful. And I do think this person, I'm going to tell you, they're going to come towards you at some point. I'll be surprised if they don't. At least for a good percentage of you. You may hear from them. You may not, it's telling you too, to look at this from a different perspective. Make sure you're sure too. Okay. I see that energy, making sure they're not just looking for attention, you see, but I feel that's their thoughts. So someone who's ready for a happy home and a happy life. I feel like it's what they always wanted, but I feel they kept doing the same thing over and over again. Put a lot of work into a relationship, and then they stop investing in it because they start investing in negative energy. I think they keep picking people who are younger, or focused on themselves, or they just, for some of you, they just weren't ready. Yeah, I see that positive news. I see this getting together. You could run into this person somewhere, or they may be trying to figure out where you're hanging out, where you're going in your community. They're in your world. They're in your community. I feel like you know each other through friends or family, that kind of energy as well. It's a community card. It's positive. Ah, crossroads. See, this is someone who's ending something. They're going to end their other options, get out of that dating pool. They may be searching for you on a dating site, places like that, social media, online communities, or even within your community. They're at a crossroads. So somebody made a choice in the past. See, they picked the wrong person. They chose the wrong person. This is someone, I do feel it's someone who always feels the grass is a little greener on the other side for some of you as well. But I think this person's ready for a successful relationship. They understand now how much work it takes. And I do feel this is somebody who was just in that energy where they just either were not ready or they constantly did the same thing. Um, and they, oh boy, do they have regrets. Yeah, see, there's that energy. I was just saying, very much in control of their emotions. They were a little out of control. Feel they rushed into a relationship with someone possibly who was younger, or they rushed into something before they were ready when they were young, and it didn't turn out well. And that could be why this person either, moved away from you or vice versa. But yeah, there's that this person wants to communicate. I feel you're gonna get a communication out of the blue. I feel they're looking for you, or it's possible you are in the same community still. You may have traveled in the same social circle or live in the same community. But I feel there is a cycle ending. I do feel this person, that crossroads, that path in their life. This is that time of their life where it's a crossroads where they may even be thinking of relocating. If this person has moved away, they could be coming back to your community. It's very possible because they're thinking about you. Ooh, yeah, see, this person's coming in to take action to fight for what they want. You see, they're looking at things from a different perspective. They're going to need to fight. There are some obstacles to overcome. I do feel this person if they do move back into your community, I have to be honest, they may have people competing for their attention. Okay, they may start getting a lot of messages, communication, but I feel they're going to communicate with you. They're taking action. They're coming in to fight for what they want. I do feel there are obstacles, though. Could be distance. Maybe they're at a distance and there's going to be some relocation. Oh yeah, they're taking action here. This person's going to reach out at some point. Now, it could be just closure, to clear things up from the past because it's bothering them. I feel they're at that time in their life where they need closure, or maybe, no, you may want it, you may not. You may move on in another direction. It's possible you've already moved on. And but yeah, they're going to offer you, they want to start something with you, you see. Some of you might even have a couple people who feel that way about you. The energy is pretty much the same, but I do feel there is an energy of someone who's lost control. They were pulled in two different directions. Okay, so it is a choice here where somebody may have been pulled in two different directions. They chose somebody who was younger, I feel, or, or they rushed into something and got caught up in something when before they were ready. So they are very much in control of their emotions. This is someone who doesn't like to lose control of their feelings, that emotional energy, but they're using the power they have. It's about staying on course too in a relationship, working hard to make something work, to have that victory. This person wants to have a victory with you. They're thinking about that energy. They're coming back around. This person's evolved. They've kind of grown up. So it's a long time. This could be a year, this could be a month, and it could be as many as 10 years, that kind of energy. So I do see it's possible some of you, it's even longer. Someone from a long time ago that was crushing and never took action. I feel like they're going to communicate something. So you more than likely you're going to know who this is, but it could also be someone who was a secret admirer and never reached out. They may come in and confess that to you as well. So interesting. All right, I'm going to grab a couple of outcome cards here. What is the outcome of this situation? It's up to you to decide. It's an energy of just going with the flow, making sure this person does want to go the distance. They do want this to go somewhere, and that's the interesting thing. So, yeah. It's the outcome of this situation. Yeah, present power. Oh, yeah. See, this person, very nice energy. This person's very conscious of this powerful connection. There's love here. You may have really adored this person in the past. Okay, this could be you, them as well. So this is a powerful connection. Be conscious the power between two people. There's love here. There's definitely love. I feel there's this movement in love with this 6 here moving forward. I feel they're going to move away from somebody, or they are moving away from the past, taking some lessons they've learned the hard way, really beat up, okay, really beat up of their own doing. So one more card, the outcome of this situation for Cancer. This is and wants to come out. Yeah. So this is an energy of this person's optimistic. See, they're starting to think more positive. They're getting out of that negative energy, trust issues, you know. So that's a very nice energy. Be conscious. See that sun there? They're looking up to the sun, that new beginning. So it'll be up to you whether you feel optimistic, if you're still single, if you see a future. I see somebody here with open arms. I see two people wanting to start something possibly. Some of you not so much. I can see the energy where you may pull away from this person because you may be on your own path already. All right, you may have this choice if this person comes forward, but you definitely are the one that got away. So I do see this optimistic energy, whether it's yourself or this person, looking towards that beginning. They are going to open up, communicate, tell you their fears and, how they felt, the way things have gone. Especially if it's someone where it's been a very long time. You're going to have some pretty long conversations back and forth. But I do feel they're kind of going to approach somebody possibly about you to get some information, more than likely communication information, how to reach you. But they are in your world. They are, and I do feel there is relocation. They may have moved away and they could be moving back. So just to make yourself aware, like I said, they could be getting attention from a lot of people. So make sure that they're coming towards you for the right reasons. I actually feel very much that they are. I feel this person's definitely in their feelings. So take care. Wish you guys the best. Bye for now.